trying to cross-examine whatever we have gone through. Mr. Nuran, we cannot keep it. That is one. You get it? You just go. It is my estate there. And work from there. Work from there. Mr. Tamale, no one has ever defeated this man. I remember there was a man who went to court. I think he went to court, taking Mr. Tamale there. But again, they had to settle everything out of court. And then the wife to that man, the wife to that man who took Mr. Tamale to court, the wife gave him a hot slap, a very hot slap. Mr. Tamale did not return. But of course, it was not the husband who sent the wife to slap Mr. Tamale. But again, look, the results. Tamale did not retaliate, but again they became friends with that woman. Now they work together. We cannot fight this Tamale. Neither can we buy him. You're the one who told me. You sent somebody to talk to him and talk about money. The man went haywire completely. You see how he went haywire, even on the radio. Can somebody interpret for you what Mr. Tamale was saying against you? Talking about money and everything. And that man was tracking you. He was tracking you. He kept on tracking, intercepting the information and the message. All I can advise is please, you leave the country. Leave the country. Go, settle, it's my estate there. And work can move on. Work can move on very well. Why not? Please,
Now, Honorable, that is okay. I can listen and understand. I can listen very well and understand. But it is really very heartbreaking at this moment, because the disappointment that breaks my heart originates from the team of the people you gave me. They have been lying to me. They are great liars. If I was not lied to, I would find amicable means to settle with Mr. Tamale. Because now look, it is me who's losing a lot of money. I understand. Don't talk about money. Mr. Nuran, at this moment I can refund each and everything. I know what you are putting. I can refund it. I can refund it, that I can assure you. I can refund it. You get it? It has all come with a cost. And if we insist, we cannot create gap for this check. You see? It is a courtesy request that you kindly go to charter for your plane and you leave this country and you go. Settle in Nairobi. Retain all your clientele. You retain business contacts. We are going to keep moving. That one, don't doubt. Don't doubt. Retain the business contacts. We are going to work. The supply chain is going to remain firm, strong, but flexible, just to fit in the changes that will come up. And if we move on that way, we are going to be doing very good business, that I assure you. Yeah? Just a moment, Honorable. Just a moment, Honorable. I understand you very well. I'm going to comply very well. But not with the team that I've been working with. The recent past, you see how much I've spent? I know you appreciate me, Honorable, but I've really spent very well, generously, and everybody is happy. I want everybody of us to be happy. I'm going to go to Nairobi, cooperate with the Mombasa office, and we keep moving. We keep moving. I understand. I am also fed up of the war, fighting with a man who's almost like a ghost. You say something today, it is on radio tomorrow, it is on TV tomorrow. Ah, Uganda, Kampala, let me get my brothers out of here. But first, maybe I go. They can follow me there. I have nothing to blame, and I have nothing to complain about you, Minister. Minister, I have nothing to complain against you. Thank you. The place has been so hospitable, and I appreciate very well. I'm being well taken care of very well, even my family, and thank you so much. I cannot talk so much against whoever I've worked with. Only that the team ended up to be wrong, made of liars, which I understand it is not you to blame. But thank you so much. Let the business keep moving. I know it is going to keep moving. Oh, please, that I have to assure you. Don't even complain of how it goes. I feel so bad. Of course you know. But it's the way to go. That is the way to go. Let's move. I've organized for you a plane to take you. Just been chartered specially for you. Go to Nairobi. I'm going to send you someone who you're going to work with. I'm very sure he's a very good person. He's very different. He's going to come with a lady. Sit. Cooperate. Forget about Tamale. Forget about Tamale. That is him. We were once friends. Neither are we enemies. But I can say, you stepped in the wrong territory. That is the challenge I'm seeing. You just stepped in the wrong territory. But anyway, that is life, that is business. Nothing has been altered. We can still move, we can still engage even much more. I just request you, while there, get some full knowledge about ICT. You need people to assist you. You can't work alone. Forget about Africa of the times. Forget about Africa of the times. Africa of the time. It is now a modern African equivalent when you're in India, when in Karachi. Please, when you're in Dubai, things are relatively the same when it comes to communication. So, take my humble request, Mr. Nuran, and we will keep moving. I don't want us to keep in the slumber of so many things. My children are grown. I have grandchildren to take care of. I have big ambitions to follow. Yes. What makes you think that I cannot be at the top of it? So, should this be the end of it? I love the business. I love working with people so ambitious like you. But sometimes you have to roll a dice. And when you roll a dice, you never know what comes up. Nuran, you must be understanding.
Honorable Minister, I understand very well, very well. You know, in Pakistan, we also have a saying that sometimes, if you must do what cannot easily be done, you have to kiss a frog. And you know, in Pakistan, most of the frogs are poisonous. But this time, I have to kiss a frog. If it is the only way I can move. But I love the Ugandan. I loved Uganda very much. I don't wanted to become a citizen of the country. But this country, they're part of Africa. I really wanted to be a citizen here. Sometimes, as you said, when you roll a dice, you can step on a mine
is an open field. You can even step in shit. I'm sorry to say, Honorable. But get into that man, Tamale Mirundi. It was stepping deep shit. I can also feel it is deep shit. I stepped on fire. I blame whoever calls this man a madman. He's super intelligent, hyper intelligent. He's a hyperhuman. I agree. Just bring him closer. Rather than fighting him, I can see that Honorable Minister, if you really understand. If you really understand, that is what I see in him. A great man. A great man.
Who tells you I don't know? He has a lot to say about me, just like I have a lot to say about you. Only good things. Your team, our team, messed him up. And none of you had an idea how to approach him, to settle things. But you could settle it. But anyway, the time is up. What I would only request you to do is to organize for your departure. Lauren, where is Lauren to come and assist my guest here? You can't come and assist my guest here. He needs to go and do some stuff. On run, I have to relax. I have to give you a push downstairs and we'll see how we can work. This will be good for you and for all of us.
Thank you very much, Honorable. I appreciate. So in Nairobi, when I reach you, I'm going to give you a call and we see how we can move. Because it is just the beginning. It is just the beginning. I'm very grateful for the concern you've taken, Honorable. It is never too. Everybody's making excuses here and there. Everybody's making excuses. Even the ministers making excuses. Even much as we have discussed everything, it doesn't carry any matter. How far does it matter? We have discussed it, but I'm not satisfied. I expected the minister, not you. The entire arrangement was coming for the minister to discuss this. His coming has not happened. What do you expect me to go for? You people fear trouble that way. No way, no way.
But sir, you have to understand the situation. You have to understand the situation and request sir. It is not very risky, and as well, he got involved in a meeting, and that is why he's not here. When you see me, you talk to me, you have talked to the minister, you have talked to the honorable indeed. Because what he does is what I do. When he sends me, I do exactly what he sends me to do. Please, kindly just understand the situation that is prevailing now. You can assess the risk yourself. You see how dangerous it is becoming now. And I believe you understand the situation that is prevailing around. And I would request kindly make it a possibility that we come to an agreement at the end of this meeting. Because all I've discussed was a paper written by him. The Honorable himself wrote it. Now it is what I've given you. It is what we have discussed. Now, maybe if you have something else to say.
Yes, of course, sir. I have a lot to say. I have so much. Now, can you explain? The minister assured me of protection, command and control over police, intelligence, media. Now where are we? What are we up to? And how do we get up from here? You can already see Even from the beginning, he has been trying to dodge around. Ever since the trouble started, he has been dodging around. Eh? He gave me a lot of assurance when I was coming here last year. The assurance first justified his demand for 500,000 US dollars, which I gave immediately last year. This year was again asking for another 500,000. Even when this trouble came, he continued fighting, asking for the money. Eh? What did he tell you about that? Eh? Because now, when you look at the issue of money, he becomes very aggressive that he wants the money immediately. I'm very annoyed. I'm very upset. I cannot go on waiting and listening to you when you're playing my mind. I'm very annoyed. Very annoyed. Huh? How can I waste all these hours here and the minister is not coming and he just sends you and you don't have the content that we discussed before and still he hesitates to ask for more money. Where do you think I get the money? Huh? Where?
No, boss, I only have to assure you that he's not after money. He's not after money at this moment. Kindly try to understand the situation. The Honorable is not after money. The Honorable is after your safety. The Honorable is after his safety. The Honorable minds about your future. The Honorable minds about your business. And he also minds about his career. Don't get upset, sir. I know we are very sorry for whatever has happened. And you are very angry. I understand, and I can see it from your face. But please, kindly agree that the situation went wrong, something went wrong, and we can fix it. It is not so late to fix it. Kindly, sir, understand the situation is not okay, but we can fix it. Kindly understand that we can fix it. I assure you, fixing it is a matter of concern to all of us. All of us. To all of us. Please.
But you man, it seems you think it is just a game that can be played and you just wake up and you find a winner on one side and the loser on the other one. The loser is in agony and the winner is in celebration. Now here, possibly the minister is the winner because he ate the money. And I'm the loser and I'm in agony. And I think you can also see that is why I'm very angered, and you cannot stop me. You told me of assurance, but what does the minister talk about this media guy, Tamale Mirundi? Tamale Mirundi becomes a problem. And actually, if he goes on, next Sunday, I'll have to close business and leave Uganda for better opportunities elsewhere. Because the next I can see is just trouble. Trouble is the next thing I'm looking at. It is gazing in my future. I can see it, I can feel it, I can smell it. For you, all you want is money. 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 Everything of mine is being fucked up. Everything is upside down. All you see is money, 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 money. It must stop immediately. Immediately it must stop because I cannot go on just dishing money like that. You gave me a fact team, I worked with them, they have made me losses, I've made some rich. And the minister still has the guts to ask for 500,000 US dollars. Oh, the loss is wise. It cannot be this time. It cannot be this time until everything has been fixed. No way, no way. No way.
That's all. Kindly do not perceive it that way. Actually, something is getting done. Honorable accepts there was a mistake in the recruitment method. The selection was not well vetted, but Honorable hopes to give you a better team to manage the business well. I believe there are so many mistakes that have happened. And personally, I've been involved, and I've seen it left and right. And trust me, some things are going to be better. Honorable did not send me here to negotiate money, but to negotiate yourself and just stay in the business. Because the moment you leave, everything will be done. And you cannot give the win to this mad guy, Tamale Mirundi. You cannot give him a win. Because the moment you do that, you have given him a win. He has defeated you. He has defeated us. He has defeated everybody involved. So, what do you suggest we do? Hey, can you please wait, calm down, get silent a bit, then we see how to figure this out. Okay? I can call the honorable, talk to him yourself, and then you see how best we can deal with the situation, because I cannot tell you that I know it all. No. I'm just a representative of the honorable. And if you find it okay, then I can hand over to you. So you can talk to him yourself. Because I can see the fury you have. You cannot come to a common agreement without maybe the honorable getting involved. And that is my concern. My concern is to see that at least I have a good report to take to the honorable. Because he's in a position to help. Whatever the mistake is getting a new team to come and work with you. A new team is going to come up. And trust me, everything is going to be fixed. Expect no losses. Things are going to be well.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Yeah? Because now, what kind of new team are you going to talk about? Much as you give me a new team, it may be okay. Yes, a new team may be okay. But can a new team counter the media guy? Can the new team counter the media guy? I don't expect much of a new team. Because the problem may not have been the team particularly. But the man has a lot of space to expose us, to destroy the business. And that is my concern. That is my concern. That is my concern. So can you kindly go and tell the honorable, I'm not going to talk to him on phone, but kindly talk to the honorable to find me on Wednesday. Let him come to my office. Let him come to my office. We discuss that from my place. I'm not going to come here again looking for him. And then he dodges. He may be in a suit up there, sleeping. Huh? Let him come to my office and then we see how to figure this out. Let him come to figure this out and have it done, okay? But I'm not going to wait and for the buildings and the walls to collapse on me because somebody's still... That is your problem. We can never wait until you're done. Last time I was calling him and he was like, "Boss, we do not know what to do." Then my question was, how good is it for you to come and register for business? And you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Where do you come from? Sometimes I just laugh and I'm like, so lost, you're just lost. Now we get back to the business, boys. So how do we move when we are such reckless? How? I told you to keep off that girl. Keep off that one girl. She is not smart at all. And the bitchy, the slutty style that she's got, she cannot do the business the way she claims of herself. How did that guy in Lugazi come in the picture? Whose error? Is it you, the IT man, Eddie? Eddie, is it your problem? Whose mistake then? some gods in Uganda cursing the project. Now we cannot move when the project is just moving just silly like that. Who's wasting the dollars? Who's wasting the dollars? You think the fund is just going to come, you eat, you go, you grow fat, and there's no product to sell. No, that is not business. We are doing business. We are not killers. We're just doing business and profiting business. Where else in the world can you get such a business? If the training was not enough, then you can request for that, such that we can have a fresh training. Oh, maybe I go to Libya and try some business there. Because now if you cannot do the business the way it's supposed to be done here, then as if you're pushing me away. Just send that to me. Just send that to me. I keep your friends away. Only me has my phone here. Aisha, help me pick that there from down there. Now, this is a very important question I'm trying to pose. They need an answer from you guys. Why on radio? Why on TV? Why on YouTube? This is too much. Who is that man? Who is that radio man? Who is that TV man? Aisha, what is the name of that TV man? Tamale Mirundi. Tamale Mirundi. Is he the same radio man and the TV man? No problem. That is not a scare. Even in Madagascar, we had challenges there. Even in South Africa, we had challenges there. Even in Ethiopia, we had challenges there. But we can still overcome. You know, with the police here, even in Kenya, Rwanda, you don't mess. You don't mess. In Rwanda, you don't mess. But again, now, we can look at this. Because now we want solutions, and yes, there's just a few questions that I was told to deliberate to you. And now, how do we get better in our performance? One, I've said we get off the radar. You get off the radar, you guys. I'm going back to Nigeria until mid-August. And I hope while there, you're going to get some time for training and be better people. Then you split to avoid the communication. You, IT man, you can advise that you know where there is communication, there develops a nexus. And then a good investigator can look through the nexus to know how you network. So split and avoid communication. Possibly, you guys can get new communication lines. Communication lines, you can get new ones. Now, this is very important. Do not answer questions from that TV man. Do not answer questions from that radio man, no matter what they do. And make sure, even when the media picks the number, because that silly man reads the number on radio and TV, even when the other media people call you, do not respond to any. Just say, I don't know. Maybe that guy is mad, but I don't know. Yeah, you have to be very serious on that. Now, we're business people, not killers. Everybody should roger that. So don't be threatened. We're just doing business and smooth business. Now, can any of you, like Eddie I said earlier, do you have an idea who this man in Lugez is? With that number that looks like this one of Asha. That is what you call loop technology, loop communication, okay. Yeah, you unlock that one, you let that fool go away. We don't need that fool.
Then this other fooling Kiludu Munyonyo. What do we do about that one? Jove Zantamar. Jove Zantamar. I don't hear you well. You tell me. No, but again, we don't have to spend so much time here. I would like you to allow me to leave in a few minutes. I have another meeting at Sheraton. At Sheraton, I have another meeting there. Now we're sitting again on Saturday. Yeah, you're going to wait for my communication to tell you exactly where we're going to sit. But you guys, ensure that her son, Brenda, and Robert come and attend the meeting. Because if they don't attend, I'm going to reduce them to 0 and delete them from my list. And again, I say, do not answer calls from the radio and TV man. Please, do not do that. And there are some things that we need to again notice. One is going to be smartness. We have to be smart. Think fast. Think very fast. And then time management. Like for the meeting, you guys came late. We're supposed to start here at around 6:30. It is now 8. Guys, we're still arriving even after an hour. No, that is not good for business. So make sure I split. Minimal communication. Then I need to know the degree of your conscience when it comes to this. And again, and again, and again. You have to be very serious. This is business. And business means profits. And profits means risk. And risk means life or death. I don't want to spend so much time because somebody's waiting at Sheraton and it's you who wasted a lot of time, but come with write-ups on Saturday. So in the morning of Saturday, I'm going to call you. Of course, it's going to be around town that we can meet and we deliberate on issues as I prepare to travel to Abuja. But you guys just make sure that things are